Hi, my name is Dr. Dharam Sidhu. I'm a naturopathic doctor here in Vancouver, and I would like to speak about health issues in young children, 0 to 7, and how a parent can work out what's going on for the parents that's contributing or even fully causing the health issues in the child. These are not said with judgments, it's just how we designed. However, when you first hear of this, the parents do have to go through these feelings of it's all my fault, I messed up, I'm a bad parent, which are just emotions that you can work through, which then allow you to feel more open to working through and resolving health issues in your children. So basically, what I learned was that any emotions, traumas, attitudes, beliefs, false beliefs that we have not released, especially emotions that are not released. At conception, those emotions can enter the child's soul that is encapsulating the embryo. And then, depending on whether the child is then allowed to express their emotions, release it, then it will cause health issues for the child. And obviously, if we have certain attitude that we don't want to feel certain emotions, then when the child is trying to feel those emotions, we will shut the child down, which then continue to reinforce the health issues that come from the suppression. Unfortunately, these are some of the multi-generational traumas that end up even causing severe illness in children and also their deaths. It's a very, very hard thing to come to terms with, and we got to do this with compassion. This is, millennia of false ideas about ourselves and attitudes that's been passed on and on and on. And by the time we're 7, we already have emotional addictions and we already have certain attitudes about emotions, and we don't even know it. So I will give some simple examples just to help work out how do we connect to the emotions, to the issues. So, for example, let's say my children used to have coughs and sore throat, like severe strep. One time I had a parent visiting unexpectedly, and one of my children developed a very violent strep throat. So basically, I was denying it how angry I am, and I'm not allowed to speak about it, but I'm raging. And I disconnected, completely disconnected, had no clue because I need to, I still want love from this parent and I got to have my facade of this relationship. So the emotion is suppressed. It shows up in the child. Now the child is experiencing and mirroring back to me what I am denying. So if I had known about this when my children were little, I would have said, very raging sore throat in a child means I'm denying completely that I'm very, very angry. And just with that, you can start to go, okay, I really want to deny this emotion. I really want to deny this feeling. I rather my child suffer from it than me having to go through it, because that's what's happening. That's what I'm doing. So you just be honest with what is going on and then just let yourself feel, why is it so difficult? What is it about this particular emotion that I'm dead set against having to feel it? And at some point, the rage will wake up in the parent. And yeah, you will be shocked with the intensity of the emotion. And you'll start to feel like, I understand why I shut that down. If say your children 7 and under, and but even older, I will do the same technique. But 7 and under usually are completely mirroring back to the parents, to its environment, what is being denied by the environment. So if the child is always having stomach aches, then one or both parents are denying that they're denying emotion of fear. They don't want to feel emotion of fear, they shut it down, that it shows up in the child. Usually the child may actually express fear, like they're terrified, they have anxiety, they're really nervous, but we don't like children feeling fear because it triggers us. So then they're already taught to suppress the fear, and now it's going to show up in the body as stomach aches. If they get skin issues all the time, they're mirroring again a denial of anger, a certain kind of anger. If they're always getting colds, earaches, I want to say is I'm denying my anger and what I'm hearing, or I'm denying my anger at someone's being emotionally very loud towards me. Sometimes it's not physical volume, it's emotional, like people are screaming at you. That can be that. Depending on the right or left side, you can get like I'm denying something regarding the man. If I'm a mother, then I'm denying something about the man in my life or father. If it's on the left, it could be I'm denying how I feel about myself as a woman or some other woman's emotions or action towards me. I'm denying that the emotion even exists. That's generally what it is for children. And I first became aware of this when I used to give homeopathic treatments to children. It's so wonderful to give. And I would notice within weeks, one or both parents will start getting agitated. And I used to say, oh, issue's going to go back to one of the parents. You got to be prepared. Something's going to wake up in you emotionally. And now I know clearly that that is how health issues work in children. And I will speak more about this as I keep going with these videos. Maybe speak about older children as well. And hopefully it gives you some encouragement to ask the tough questions. Okay, thank you for watching.